G'day, this is Peter, back with another episode of the Property Club. And today I want to share with you, my subscribers, my top 5 favorite places to live in Thailand. Let's talk about my top 5 favorite places to live in Thailand. So let's start with number 5. Number 5 is Phuket. Phuket, I think, is a great place. It's a great destination. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, actually, Phuket is Thailand's biggest island. It has a population of roughly 600,000 people, and 1/5 of the island is made up of foreign expats living on the island. So yes, actually 120,000 expats live in Phuket. Phuket is known for its beachside affordable living. You can actually rent a home from around about $600 per month. That's only a hop, skip and a jump to the beach. The wonderful thing about Phuket, unlike other islands like Boracay or Hawaii, for example, and Hawaii is a good example whereby island life is usually extremely expensive. Actually, you would be very surprised because in Phuket, it is rather affordable. You can still go to the movies for $4. You can still get cheap transport, cheap food, and buy beer for only $2. There's lots of things to do in Phuket. You might, hire a car and drive around the island and check out all the different beaches, the wonderful beaches and coves. And, what I love about Phuket is the diversity of the wildlife, the nature, the different beaches, the jungles, and everything there. So there's something really for everyone in Phuket. I always liked Phuket and I always thought, hey, that might be a place where I would actually live. Number 4. Number 4 is a place that's extremely close to my heart. It's really what started me on my journey to migrate to Southeast Asia, and that city is Bangkok. Bangkok is a lot of fun, and I've always enjoyed staying in Bangkok. And the reason why is, one, the infrastructure and the transport, the BTS, the MRT is fantastic. 2, you got awesome things like shopping, markets like Chatuchak Market. You got everything you could want and dream of there. So anything you can think of in your mind, it's somewhere in Bangkok. The other thing too is like the venues, like eateries, different restaurants, pubs, bars and clubs. Literally, it's just limitless the options you have in Bangkok. The other thing too that I enjoy in Bangkok is it seems like every time I'm there, I meet someone new. Bangkok is a world-class city and there are just so many expats from all over the world, and I'm always meeting new and exciting people in Bangkok, and that's one of the big reasons I love it just so much. It's almost like all of these cultures rolled into one to create this big, dynamic, awesome city. I just love it. I think Bangkok is a great place to live, and I think at least once in your life you should at least go there and check it out because it's a beautiful city with wonderful architecture, history, and it's just inspiring. I've always liked Bangkok and I think it's a great option to live. If it was cheaper, I'd probably list it as number 1. Nowadays, Bangkok is more expensive and it's not as affordable as other destinations. So it is number 4 on my list rather than number 1, just because of the cost of living in Bangkok nowadays. Number 3 is Koh Samui. So Koh Samui is a beautiful place to live. If you want to go on the path less traveled and get away from everything and have a better quality of life, then I recommend Koh Samui. How I would describe Koh Samui is it's similar to a Subic Bay, just with much better beaches, beautiful white sand and crystal clear waters, and just awesome living. So it is a great place. It is still surprisingly extremely affordable to rent and to buy. And in all honesty, I truly believe that Koh Samui is underrated. I'm going to use one word to describe Koh Samui, and that is paradise. So in your mind before moving to Thailand or ever visiting Thailand, you will have this picture of what Thailand should look like. And honestly, that is Koh Samui. Living there must be a dream. I hope one day I get the opportunity to live there because it's just such a beautiful place to live a healthy and relaxing lifestyle. Number 2 is Hua Hin. So Hua Hin is a fantastic place to live. Golf courses, beaches. Bangkok only 2 hours and 45 minutes drive away. It is a fantastic location and a great place to live. Actually, I had a tough time deciding between Hua Hin and Pattaya, okay? So at the end of the day, I think it's a great place. Why I like it is for that resort style living, okay? So what you can do is quite like where I'm from on the Gold Coast, you could visit a lot of resorts, enjoy the pools, the buffet breakfast, go for a walk on the beach, and just have a great time. The other thing that I like about Hua Hin is it is just unbeatable, okay? When it comes to prices, it has to be the cheapest. It's second to none, okay? Things are just so affordable. Literally, you can actually rent a pool villa from around about $480 per month. Literally, quite literally, you can rent a small house, a nice house or villa, a Thai style villa with your own plunge pool from $480 a month. It doesn't get any better than that. And over the years, actually, property prices I've found have come back in Hua Hin. So now it represents really good value for money. And it's time! The great reveal. What is number 1? Number 1 for me personally is Pattaya, Thailand. Absolutely, yes, I am biased. I looked everywhere before buying my condo and my holiday home in Thailand. And personally, I feel at this current point in time, Pattaya is the best value amongst all the places that I mentioned today and in all of Thailand. For someone that enjoys traveling like myself, the thing I like about Pattaya is it's only an hour and 15-minute drive to Suvarnabhumi International Airport. Now, it's taken me as much as an hour just to get to the airport from Bangkok City before. What I like about Bangkok is it reminds me with these small little sois and things that you can walk down, little shops, funky little bars and restaurants. It does remind me quite like Bangkok, but on the seaside. It reminds me about, the good old days in Thailand when, things were a lot more affordable and it wasn't all about money, but it was about, enjoyment and having a better quality of life. And I still feel that you can get that better quality of life in Pattaya, okay? So that's why I like Pattaya. The other thing too is some people might argue with me and say, no, Pattaya's this sleazy city of sin. But look, it just isn't anymore. Look, yes, you can go to Walking Street and you'll see all that. But at the end of the day, you don't have to go to Walking Street. There's just so much more to do. I do recommend using the Songtel, the BART bus. It's really cheap. It's probably the cheapest form of transport in all of Thailand. 10 baht gets you around the whole city. You can go literally anywhere on the track in the city. It's easy to get around. You don't even need a car. But look, it's great if you've got a car or a moped or something too. It's a wonderful city. There's just so much to do. You will never ever get bored. And that's why I enjoy it. The other thing too is, look, to be fair, the beach isn't the greatest. It used to be cleaner than what it is now. But just outside of Pattaya, you can actually travel to places like Sattahip and even Pratamnak, which isn't too far. It's still in Pattaya technically, and enjoy some nice beaches that are still clean and good for swimming. Personally, I like my pool. I swim in my pool. I don't often swim in the beach, but still, if you want a nice walk, the boardwalk is awesome to go walking there in Pattaya. Also the mountain trails and the different temples and Buddha Hill. Everything you want from Thailand is there in Pattaya at a reasonable price. And that's why I'm choosing Pattaya as my number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please do share, like, and subscribe, because if you don't, I will hit you with a cricket bat.